Let's see if I have audio. I have audio. Hello, everybody. Welcome into whatever night this is. What is night? What is tonight, anyway? Monday night, July 22nd, 2024. Ken Style Live with the Zoom Homies. The Zoom Homies with Ken Style Live. William, Greg, Rich, Sam, Josh, Kidder, Jeff, Ryman, Princess, and Darren Gilholm are with us. Hello, guys.
Hello.
John Williams said to me, 1,300 miles in 2 days. That's a good trip, John. I'm going to guess that you are at your destination. Oh, wait a minute. SpeakerBot and StreamerBot are not running. I had to reboot earlier, and I did not restart those. So let me go take care of that kind of sort of quick like. This is what happened when I get rushed and SpeakerBot's going to take its sweet time starting, it looks like. Of course it is. I need it to start. All right, there is both streamer and SpeakerBots fired up at the same time. So in theory, it should be working now if someone would like to test it.
Test, stop.
Tony Wallow said normal ooh. Jim KJ3N said wonka wonka wonka.
There we go. It is working. So far, so
Jeff
good.
Ryman said be normal.
I think the only thing that's not going to work is the exclamation V, because I still don't have that data put back where it needs to be yet. One of these days coming up very shortly, I will have that done. Good to see everybody again. Good to see everybody in chat. Looks like we have 11 people watching in the chat room right now, so that's good. IF is or exclamation F is working. And Long Dog's having shrimp for dinner. We had pizza. We went and got a Walmart pizza. And I got so frustrated. At 7:57, they have no cashier aisles open. None. You have to use the checkout yourself. So after I was forced to do that, I asked one of the guys that was standing there in the area for help, and he just walked away. Didn't even acknowledge me, didn't even say anything, just walked away. That was all it took. I finished checking out. I went to customer service. I said, I'd like to speak to a manager, please. I mean, you'd have thought I was trying to rob the place or something. So she disappears, comes back a few minutes later, and she says, there's not one available right now. And then she looks up, oh, wait, here comes one now. He's about 4.5 feet tall, Asian. Nothing wrong with that at all. And I walked up to him. I said, I understand you might be a manager. He goes, yes, I'm the shift manager. Can I help you? I said, you may. No, dumbass. I just wanted to come up and say hi to a manager. I said, you may. And I asked, the first question was, do you close your registers down at 8 o'clock at night? And he says, no, I don't have anybody to run the cash registers tonight. And I'm like, you got 6 people standing down there in the self-checkout area, and you cannot pull one of them to open a cash register? He says, they're not trained. All 6 people are not trained. He says, well, there's a reason there's 6 people there. I said, and I suppose I'm not going to be privileged for that information, am I? He says, no. I said, well, I can live with that. I'm okay with that. I said, what really irks me is, you see that tall black dude down there with the blue vest on? I asked him while he was standing closer than we are right now, a question. And the gentleman walked away. He goes, oh, that's not right. That's not good customer service. And I wanted to say something that goes, no, something Sherlock. I didn't. I just walked away. I gonna find me someplace else to shop. No, I didn't go all Karen on him. I was professional about it. I was calm
You're
and cool
fighting a
about it.
losing battle.
Oh, I know. I know.
And to be
Magical.
honest with you, there's always a lane or so open at the Walmart I go to, and I always go to the self-checkout because I get done faster.
Yeah, we had a couple items that needed to be looked up or scanned or weighed. I don't remember what it was, but I just absolutely
And to be
hate going
honest,
to it.
I mean, the one I go to, they have 2 areas for self-checkout. One's down by the groceries and one's on the other end of the store.
Right. We have actually at this Walmart there are 4, 2 at each end. One of those is specifically for if you are a Walmart Plus member or whatever it is.
John Williams said Mrs.
And
K.
the common person, that'd be me, cannot use that because I tried to do that tonight. And they said, "Are you a Walmart Plus customer?" I said, "No, I'm not." "Well, you have to go over there, sir."
But to be honest with you, like the one I go through, I usually go through an hour's the one on the end near just the other stuff, not the groceries. And there's usually 2 ladies in there, and they are not always the same ones, but they're usually very helpful. Actually, you ask, you wave at them, and they come right over and help you, or whatever. So I guess it just depends on who staffs what, you know.
That might be an incentive for me to move back to Vegas. I don't know. Because over here,
Well,
it's just horrible.
Sure as you know what stinks, you do that, and my Walmart will go to hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hard to tell.
Yeah. Computer is right behind me. I still got to do the cable management on it. I did buy 12 washers at Ace Hardware today. That took 38 minutes to get 12 washers. I'm not sure why it took 38 minutes, but I know it took 38 minutes because I walked in the door at 3 o'clock. I walked out the door at 3:38. I just happened to look at my phone when we got there and as I was leaving. But I have the washers. They're on top. I'll get that fixed tonight. Golf was good. Mrs. K actually played 9 holes of golf with us today. Mrs. K actually outdrove both Jake and I today on 1 hole. Mrs. K, who's played golf for the 2nd time now this year, outdrove the 2 guys that play 5 days a week. I thought it was great. I thought it was fantastic that she, in 2 short times of playing golf, is getting back to the level where she used to be with rented clubs as well. So I thought that was a very, very good thing. She had a couple excellent chips. She had a couple of bogeys. She had a lot of 5s and a couple of 6s. But from the last time she played until this time she played, vast improvement. Just difference between day and night. We might go again Friday, and when I say we might go again, it'll just be she and I. She's not ready for the back 9 because it has bigger holes on it, but she is killing the front 9. I was really happy. I had a really good time playing with her.
Mrs. K working tonight?
No, she's sitting in there watching there's a remake of the Frankenstein movie that's got Aaron Eckhart in it, and it's been really good so far, what little bit I got to see while we were having dinner. I'm going to have to go get the exact name and find it and watch it. Because it's been really
good for her.
Yeah. They asked her to work. They specifically wrote her, no one else, well, I'm sure they asked other people too, but they sent her a specific message and said, "Lorna, is there any way you could work tonight and we'll pay you $12.50. Her reply was, "Can you make it $15.50?" They never answered. She did not go to work. Now, we know for a fact they paid $15.50 over the weekend. They don't want to pay it through the week, then they're just going to be shorthanded. I was happy for her. Speaking of...
Well, she's doing the right thing by asking for the $15.50.
Of course she is. Of course she is.
Now, are they not doing that during the week? Is that only a weekend rate or something?
I don't know. I suspect it might be a week. No, it's not a weekend rate because on July 4th, they
That's a holiday, though.
That was a holiday. Well, the Friday after the holiday is still a weekday, and they offered it there too. But yes, it's still the holiday period, if you will. So I honestly don't know, Jeff. I really don't know.
Well,
I was
certainly
happy.
if
I
they
was
ask her to
glad.
work on a weekend that's not her time, she should get the 15.50.
I agree. If they ask her to work on the weekend and she says, and they offer 12.50 and she retaliates. That's the wrong word. Ask for 15.50 and they don't do it, then that just tells me they're willing to pay certain people 15.50 an hour, but they're not willing to pay Lauren 15.50 an hour. Now, I would also say if I could get into their payroll, the people they're paying 15.50 an hour are not making the same hourly wage that Lauren is making. So that's hard to prove, but that's my speculation. All right, I got to address a channel problem here. Politics, not on my channel. COVID, not on my channel. I believe this is the second warning in as many days. I don't want to get stringent and get mean and kick people out, but I will. So let's keep to the rules, please. I appreciate it. Back to golfing. I lost by 2 today. I had a really good day, but I had a couple. How do I want to put this? I lost by 2, but I had a really good day. That sounds kind of funny. Jake had 2 birdies, and on the 2 birdies, I had 2 bogeys. So he was a stroke under, I was a stroke over. So that's 2, and 2 is 4, and I only lost by 2. I did claw my way back to lose by 2. Now, I personally think I lost by 1, but I'm not sure on one hole. I know what he recorded for the score, and I'm pretty sure I know what my eye saw what the score's supposed to be. But again, we're not playing for money. We're not playing for trophies. We're not playing for the Senior PGA golf card. It doesn't matter. It was fun. It was fun. For the first time in a very long time, I actually got pars on some holes I was supposed to. And I actually parred one of the holes that I've never parred today. So I'm getting better. I just got to put together one good game. Probably not playing tomorrow. I've got a surprise for everyone tomorrow night. That's all I'm going to say for now. I think you will be pleasantly pleased on this surprise.
You built each of us a new computer like the one you just did?
Oh, yes. Just ship it to me and... Although I would like to say, if you want me to build your computer, let's not put the my camera's not on. Let's not go with the all-in-one. Let's just keep it to the air cooling fans, please. Those I can put on.
Yeah, I'm curious. I haven't really stressed mine out yet. I have an i9 in mine, but I've got a big air cooler. So far,
I got a
good,
message
but I
today.
haven't really tried to stress it. Other than I tried to run, what's that one, the benchmark that I don't remember. And there's one of those that you have to have Steam installed to run.
Oh, okay.
Something.
I will test mine with DaVinci with the onboard graphics, but I also know it is not probably going to perform well with the onboard graphics, and I'll be fine. I can get by bouncing back and forth until the graphics card gets here next month.
Well, you'll be able to make sure all the stuff is running right. So all you'll have left to do is switch to the graphics card.
Right. Put it in there and then be able to rock and roll. I was going to go look something up, but I forgot it was. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Oh, there was a horrible accident right in front of the golf course tonight. We had just teed off of 10, and we got about halfway down, and you hear screeching tires, and then we heard the collision, and all 3 of us at the same time said, "That's not good." Within, I would say, 15 seconds, you hear ambulances, you hear police cars, you hear fire cars, and then about 5 minutes later, you hear ambulances and police cars and fire trucks. So I don't know how bad it was. We continued to play. When we left the course, there was no evidence of an accident, so they got it cleaned up pretty quick. But man, it sounded horrible. Absolutely horrible. Hello, Catherine.
Hello, how are you?
I'm tired tonight. Actually, I played 18 holes of golf this afternoon.
You built the PC? Is it built? Is finished?
Everything is done except for the cable management, and I will probably do that tomorrow evening.
You updated the BIOS?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
You need to because it's important. Yes.
Yes,
Good.
that was actually the very first thing we did. Then the second thing we did is we installed Windows 11 Pro on it. Even though I said I wouldn't go to Windows 11 for a while, I went ahead and bet that bullet. I put DaVinci. It's ready to go. So
I would recommend you install Fedora 40 because Windows 11 will have the recall installed, and even if it's not enabled by default, it's there. Yes.
Last I heard, recall was removable at this point.
Is it removed for good?
Well, you can never say it's removed forever.
yeah, really.
I do not believe them. My trust in Microsoft is like less than I trust any convict jail at the moment. Yes? You understand?
Yep.
I trust. Yes.
Well, let me find my Doug button so I can.
Because Windows, oh my God, recall, if it's there, it should not even be there, if you know what I mean. It's a very bad idea. Yes. And I don't trust him to, even if it's there and even if it's not enabled to, it stays disabled. Yes, I don't trust them because one wrong thing in an update and they can enable it. Yes.
Yeah, I think that's what's scary about. I mean, I'm sure it's been around for more than just recently, but you're right. One thing, and they can do a lot of things that we probably aren't aware of.
Scary, yes. And
yeah,
I tell you one thing, Ken, I do not want to be scared all the time. Yes. I do not want to live in fear with this sword hanging over me. Yes. So I need to take all my fine once my visa is done and good. I need to take all my fine, put them, the important ones, put them on a USB stick, and then I will install Fedora 40. Yes. I tried it on a small. I ordered on AliExpress. I ordered like a mini PC. Yes. And I put in RAM, 16 gigabytes of RAM. It takes laptop memory, sewed in DDR4, and I put in an NVMe. Yes. And I installed Fedora 40 on it. And it was faster to install and easier to install than Windows 11. Yes.
All right. I was doing something behind the scenes. I was listening to you, Catherine. I do have an odd question. Is it 9 something in the morning where you're at?
No, it's 21:20. It's
So you're on the night. Okay. So okay. You're only an hour behind me then, because it's 22:20 here.
Yes,
right.
I'm an hour behind you apparently. I have COT, Colombian time. Yes.
Yep. I still have it on the clocks.
In case you wonder, yes.
No, you're still on the clocks. I know where you're at. Are you ever going to leave, or are you pretty much happy in staying there?
I mean, I go on holiday to Switzerland so I can see my aunt and my sister and her husband and stuff like that. Yes? And
Yeah.
I can do things in Switzerland that I have to do, that I cannot do, like getting my eyes checked and order new glasses and stuff like that, order my medication for another year. Yes?
Yep.
And then I always only how do you say? I save on medication, yes.
Oh, excuse me, man.
Because last time I paid for my medication for a year, it cost me 2,500 Swiss francs. Yes.
Otherwise, you're doing all right.
Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. I applied for the visa I had to reapply for the visa again. Yes, in Colombia. So now
Right.
they're studying my visa application. Yes, I paid for the study process for the visa application. I paid for that. And if it goes further, yes, because now they have all the, what do you say, the documents they want and they need, yes, for my type of visa, yes. Then afterwards I can go and pay it. Yes, I can pay it online. Yes. So now it's in stage 4, and the whole process has 7 stages. Yes. And once it's authorized, they come back, they write me an email back. It's like a pre-written email. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
The system throws the email out to me, and then I can pay it, and then they can receive the payment and finalize the visa. Yes, it's a bit difficult to explain. Yes, but
Yeah. It's a long, lengthy, involved process. That's for sure.
yeah, it's once it's going, and now my visa is going like really fast. Yes, which I take is a good sign, because last year they took weeks to pick it up. Yes, and maybe they have now more people employed or whatever. I don't know what it is, but this time they were really quick. I put the application into the system, and a few days later I was like, okay, you need this document, and you need a document from the doctor to say that you're healthy. Yes, and that I'm not ill, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So yeah. Sorry for you, it's all boring what I tell you. It's all boring.
Very interesting, actually.
Government and visa, but the Colombian government, they're pretty fast at the moment, so I cannot even complain, if you know what I mean. And the cost of the visa in Colombia is not very high, so it's like under $300. Yes.
I'm back. Mrs. K waited for me to go in there, and I had to go see what that emergency
Tony
was.
Volo said.
All right, 10:22, 10:25. Man, I can't. I look at the date and I see. Never mind. I know what my eye saw. It's like my golf game. Whatever. I want to thank everybody for being on YouTube. I want to thank the homies for being here again tonight. I'm going to wrap it up, and I'm probably not sticking around.
Wintermute
I
said goodbye,
am
Ken.
physically beat tonight, and mentally as well. So I'm going to end the stream as soon
Tony
as I
Volo
find
said
OBS.
goodbye, Ken.
Okay, this looks like OBS. Thank you, everyone.